Welcome back, guys. In this video, I'll be explaining what Python is, and also I would explain what programming languages are. I would also do justification to why we need to learn Python programming language. And also, what can we do with this language, which is Python. Then finally, I'll compare Python syntax with other programming languages. Then what is Python? Python is not a snake. Python is a programming language. And it's considered as one of the most popular programming language in the last 5 years. It was created in 1991 by Guido van Rossum. Yeah. What is a programming language? A programming language, let me use this simple example. Take, for example, English. English is a language. Take Python as English or take English as Python. Yes. Let me break that sentence down. Now, we use our day-to-day language to communicate with one another. We use English to interact with our colleagues. We use English to interact with our teachers. We use English to interact with people. We use English to instruct people on what to do. I need food. I need food, give me food. Right? Now, take Python as English. Python acts in the same way, in the sense that rather than talking to our fellow humans, we talk to computers, right? When I mean computers, I mean your desktop device, your mobile device, your tablet, and everything. Yeah. A programming language is like a vocabulary for instructing a computer on performing a particular task or series of tasks. For example, your mom will ask you, get me the bucket. Get me the bucket is an instruction, is a statement, right? You process the instruction and do what is being asked. Now, let's take it to programming language. You told your computer, get me the bucket. You can't tell your computer to get me the bucket or get you the bucket, right? You need to instruct it not with English, but with the language. In such case, any language that is able to interact with the computer can be considered a programming language. Now, we have series of them. We have Python, we have Java, we have JavaScript, C#, Go, Rust, Ruby, PHP, etc. What can we do with Python? I know a lot of people would have been asking the question, what is Python? HTML is there, the CSS. Then what can we do with Python? We can use Python to build mobile applications. For example, Instagram. We can also use Python to perform mathematical operations. Yeah, 2 plus 2. Yeah. And even advanced mathematical operations. We can use Python to modify files for data analysis, to create workflows. We can use Python for big data and machine learning. Then why do we need to learn Python? Why can't we learn Java, JavaScript, or other languages that were mentioned before? The first reason for learning Python is that Python is simple syntax-wise. That is, it has simple syntax. For example, I can give you a simple example. I can print anything in Python just using the print statement. Print hello world. Unlike other languages that might take many lines of code to actually do the same task. Going to the second point, it is written with fewer lines of code. Yes, unlike many other programming languages. That, for example, in Java, to print hello world could take us 6 to 7 lines of code. But in Python, just a single line of code will do this for us. Python is an interpreted language. Also, it can act as procedural, an object-oriented programming language, and functional programming language. That is, we can use one language to do 3 things. And finally, what is the syntax as compared to other programming language? First, it is readable. Readability is key. You can't in programming language, for people to adopt it, it must be really readable for adoptability. Yeah. Other programming languages are also readable, but Python seems to stand out. Now, new lines of code are actually indicated by a new line. Rather, in other programming languages, they use semicolon. And also, a block of code is indicated using colon and indentation. But rather, in other programming languages, they use braces. This is just an introduction to Python. All of this stuff will bring them into play when we explain each concept about the Python programming language. In the next video, I'll be talking about installation of Python on our device and also installation of VS Code, which we'll be using as our code editor. Thank you.